Hey guys, it's been a super long time since I've made a video. I don't even remember the last time I made one. I think it was at the end of 2022, maybe the beginning of 2023. I think it was in 2023. A lot has happened right now in my life and I want to share. They're all jumbled up in my head, but I will do the best I can. So the last I spoke to you guys, I hadn't reached the 7-year mark yet for my weight loss surgery. So those of you who don't know, back in 2017, in March, I had a gastric sleeve. And I am 7 years post-op. In March of next year, I'll be 8. Still maintaining. I am not maintaining kind of the weight that I want to be at because last year was a crazy year, and I'll explain in a minute. So right now I'm hanging right under 170 pounds. Right after surgery, I was at around 235. My very highest was 280. And then I had made it down to almost 145. I would mostly stay around 150 a little over a year out. And then I would hover around 155. And then when I moved to Oklahoma and worked in the gym and built actual muscle, I was up to about 155 to 160. And then last year I got up to 165. And then this year I had seen on the scale 180 pounds. And it was like 179.8 or something like that. And that scared the crap out of me because that was like that upward spiral that I did not want to have. So I got right back to really watching my diet, and exercise I've always had down. So I've never had issues with exercise. It was mostly diet, especially last year when I was applying for the physical therapist assistant program. I had not made it in 2023. And so I remember having to put everything together as far as work in a clinic. I still wanted to work at Gold's Gym because I was currently training a bunch of people. So I actually had clients that I was training for years, and I didn't want to drop them, and I wanted to stay and have kind of like a part-time job. And so I was doing that plus working at a clinic, physical therapy clinic. And then I was also going to school and retaking Anatomy and Physiology 1 and 2. And the reason I had to retake those is because the school wanted an updated no more than 5 years. And it was like 16 years since I took it last time. So I retook those, stressed myself out, and I got complacent with my diet, like completely complacent, where I would go to the clinic and I would snack on junk food there. I was very busy, so I was constantly doing like 16,000 to 18,000 steps a day. But it's still, I was eating way too much, more than I should have. And so when I saw that on the scale, I was like, no, I cannot do this. And so I'm currently under 170. I would love to be 165. And then maybe in the future, maybe next year, get right back down to 150-ish and just be lean and muscular. I have grown a lot of muscle in the past 3 years, which I'm very happy. I'm grateful for getting into a gym. Hands down, exercising at home is a great alternative if that's all you have. But if you really want to build, it's very limiting if you don't have the equipment to go heavier. Good example, squats, right? If you're carrying 2 dumbbells, they get extremely heavy. Having a barbell is a game changer, or having a machine that can lift a lot heavier, that's more ideal if you really want to build. So shoulders, I'm doing pretty well. I actually had kind of like an injury on this one after I ran my half marathon, during training of my half marathon in 2023. And so I have had real issues with this shoulder. The bicep was completely flat and this area was completely flat. I had no definition right here like I have right now. So I'm in the works of rebuilding that. My legs are looking good. I'm very happy. I'm just not at the correct body fat that I want to be at. So that is my goal for the rest of this year. Before I start, I have a surprise. I totally forgot to tell you guys. Okay, so if you guys are following me on my social media, Instagram and Facebook, you already know. But in 2024, I was accepted into the physical therapist assistant program. And so I start in like 5 weeks. So that my main goal would be to be at least 165 or lower before I start school on the 19th of August. And then for the rest of this year, I want to get under 160. And so that is a huge, huge goal of mine. And so that's pretty much what's going on in my life. As far as exercise, I have not, since 2023, I have not run another half marathon, and I'm not going to train for one, simply because every time I would train for one, I would break down so much muscle that I would have to rebuild. And by the time that I get to where I was last year or the year before, I would tear it down again with training for another one. So I decided no more half marathons until maybe, I don't know, after school. I love them, and I would love to do at least one marathon in my life. So maybe in the future, that might be part of like what I want to do. But yeah, things are going really well. I'm excited. It's a crap load of reading and books that we have. So for the first semester, I have 3 classes, and we already have 9 textbooks, and I'm a little anxious, very anxious. So, but I'm excited. Don't get me wrong. I'm super excited, and it was worth all the stuff that happened last year to prep me for this. It helped, especially working in a physical therapy clinic. I know so much more, and I'm excited. And yeah, and I will still be going to school, working still at Gold's Gym. And then after that, when I stop next year, I think I'm going to be quitting in May of 2025. I will be taking online clients part-time, only opening up a few slots. So you guys will definitely know when that happens. I'm super excited. But yeah, so things are going well. Sorry I have not updated you guys in like forever. It's insane how long it's been. I was just busy. No joke. I was legit. I was busy. But like I said, it's all worth it. I start school soon, and I cannot wait to see what the next few years bring. And yeah, my new career, everything. I'm just so ready, because personal training has hit like a plateau as far as learning. I'm always learning, right? But as far as what I want in my life, I miss the medical field. I really do. And getting into physical therapy will be a little bit of mixture of training and helping people. And so that, I think, is my calling for sure. So you guys take care. Maybe you'll get a video from me in the next few months. I don't know. Throughout my whole schooling, I might make a few videos. Maybe when I reach 160 pounds or even 165 pounds, I can make a little update. I do want to make an update though when I am 8 years post-op. So this whole channel was made about my weight loss journey with gastric sleeve, and I like to document everything, especially for those who are going into surgery, having the surgery, or contemplating if they should have the surgery. I just wanted to share a little bit about me and my experience and being in maintenance, and knowing that this was definitely one of the best decisions I made in my life to have this surgery, because for once, even though I did gain slightly a little bit of weight, I am not 280 pounds again, and I'm not even the weight over 200. So the 180 was a wake-up call for me, and that was like oh crap, I really need to get on it. And I did, and I feel in control. It's not to the point where I just feel completely out of control and I can't do it. So I feel good. I feel really good. So you guys take care, and hopefully you'll hear from me soon. All right, bye for now.